Hi everybody and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome, and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. Okay, so this video is for the new moon in Sagittarius and Capricorn. It starts out in Sag, rolls over into Capricorn. It is also for the star sign of Virgo. But before we get started with this reading for you, Virgo, I'm going to post a link in the description box below to a post where I am selling videos, past life regression and chakra healing videos, and there's some other things listed in that post. If you're interested in any of that as a Christmas gift, a stocking stuffer, or something for yourself, please feel free to reach out to me. Everything you know is in that post, okay? So let's get started here for Virgo Collective. What is the moon's energy around the Virgo Collective? And thank you for purchasing. Moon's energy around the Virgo Collective, please and thank you, Spirit. All right, conclusions are within reach. So we have a full moon eclipse. We do have a full moon eclipse coming in the beginning of March, I think it is. The solar eclipse comes first. It's in February, and then I think at the beginning of March we have a full moon eclipse. We also had a full moon eclipse in September. Yeah, nothing will come of this situation. So, conclusions are within reach. So something is concluding. Something is coming to a complete ending. It either has already in September or it is coming to an end in March. Okay? Which will be in 3 months. So that's what the full moon eclipses are about. A divine helping hand that comes in and intervenes over a 3-month period. Now, the full moon lunar eclipse that we had in September would be the 3-month mark this month in December. Okay? So again, things are within reach. There is nothing going to come of a particular situation. You may have avoided something, something that you did during the full moon eclipse in September could have gave you like a curveball. Like you could have just like avoided it. Like because of whatever you did, you may have avoided something. Because that's what they showed me, like a curve. But whatever, it either happened in September or it's going to happen in March. If it happened in September with the full moon lunar eclipse, then December would be the perfect time for this conclusion. Because like I said, full moon lunar eclipse talk about a divine helping hand to conclude things, to clear things, like intervening. Virgos. Let's see what else you want to tell the Virgo Collective about the new moon in Capricorn. Okay, so we have the 6 of Raphael. Embrace your inner child, new friends, rekindled relationships, children, and childhood. So we're talking about maybe 6 months ago, or this could be talking about the full moon lunar eclipse in September. December would be 3 months, and in March would be 3 more months. So the 6 months here. But this also could be talking about somebody being nostalgic, a friend, a past relationship being nostalgic. Somebody is being nostalgic. Somebody could be born in June. This also could be talking about healing our inner child, right? This could be a childhood friend. 6 of Michael in reverse. So the 6 of Michael in reverse talks about being blocked from moving forward. We got a 6 and a 6 there. And the Four of Raphael. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change. Extremes in how you save or spend money. So what I feel here, Virgo, is somebody is resisting some sort of change, or resisting something that needs to conclude within their on their path. This could be some sort of a wound from the past. This could be a childhood wound that you're carrying with you. But the Six of Swords in reverse talks about unwilling to move forward, unwilling to let go or resolve or conclude a situation and move forward. We also have December 4th. December 4th was the new moon, or the full moon in Gemini. And that would be the air energy. The new moon in the new moon in Gemini. Somebody is resisting to let go of some sort of a childhood wound and move on from it. This talks about hanging on to the things of the past too, because the Six of Raphael talks about the past. Could be past life energy. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Gabrielle. The Five of Gabrielle is the Five of Wands. It's in reverse. This talks about the end of the struggles. It talks about the end of fights, the end of drama, the end of power struggles, right? Any challenges that you may be having. It talks about putting a rest to it. Nothing will come of this situation. So, there's not going to be no more drama. There's not going to be no more power struggle. There's no use hanging on to some sort of a wound that could have concluded back in the new moon energy. Somebody could have been being immature or childish, trying to cause a lot of drama. You have the Four of Michael underneath that. The Four of Michael talks about laying things to rest. It talks about healing, right? Healing, letting go of them wounds, letting go of any childish energy, letting go of the past, right? Letting go of the past of being betrayed. This talks about betrayal, but it also talks about feeling like the victim, right? Being victimized. It's time to lay that to rest. We also have another 11. And then underneath that, we have the World card, right? Completing this cycle. Things coming around full circle. The Seven of Swords in reverse is good to have because it talks about your name being cleared. It also talks about letting go of that victim mentality. Yeah, time to release the negativity. It's time to lay it to rest. It's time to work through them fears. It's time to step out of your comfort zone, to learn these lessons of these repetitive patterns. Maybe when the new moon comes in January, which will be in Cancer. Cancer rules the home, the house, the family, your childhood wounds. The Four of Pentacles talks about hanging on to something. Somebody doesn't want to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Somebody doesn't want to move on. Somebody could have had a trip planned and it got blocked, is something else that I'm getting. Let's pull another card here. Yeah, well, here we go with the Capricorn. It's time to detox. It's time to let go of the fear. It's time to let go of feeling the scarcity mindset with the Four of Ariel. That scarcity mindset. It's time to have the confidence to release yourself from the hold or these patterns, repetitive patterns or wounds. That's what I feel. So let's pull a crystal card for you, Virgo. So it could be a childhood friend. It could be just a childhood wound. Maybe a friend doesn't want to let go and move on. We have Tiger's Eye, courage. I'm courageous and this energy supports me through my life. Tiger's Eye and Brazilianite, flexibility. I'm flexible and free to be me. So it's time to be more flexible. Have the courage to conclude past wounds and move on. It's time to let go. Somebody could be hanging on to something and being afraid to release something, right? Somebody could be very impatient, but this is in reverse. Clear quartz, clarity. I have clarity in all aspects of my life. So something you need, these wounds are blocking your clarity. And you need to seek release from this struggle. You know, with the Five of Wands in reverse, that's absolutely good because this talks about letting go of drama, letting go of the power struggle that you may be having with another person who wants to hang on to you, who does not want to move on. It talks about becoming more flexible with what needs to be concluded. Absolutely could be childhood wounds. Let's pull an angel card. Alrighty, so we have leadership, Archangel Gabriel. It's time for you to assume your leadership power position and lovingly guide others. See how he's throwing down that horn, right? And then all is well, Archangel Jeremiah. Everything is happening exactly as supposed to with a hidden blessing you'll soon understand. So there's a hidden blessing with letting go, right? Letting go of this and moving on. There's a blessing ahead of you is what I feel. All right, Archangel Gabriel. Embrace your power in a loving way and use it for the greater good. I'll guide your actions so they inspire and motivate others. I'll also replace any self-doubt, worry, fear about your qualifications with an increased desire to serve, help, and teach. When your focus is more on how may I serve, then you won't worry what others may think about you. Focus upon your strengths, the many lessons you've learned, and how good it feels to be a living example of following one's divine guidance. Gabriel's name means God is my strength, and his phrase describes you as well. Regardless of your background, you have God's strength pouring through you at all times. Gabriel can help you fearlessly tap into this power. She'll reassure you that it's safe for you to be powerful and protect you in all ways. Gabriel's aura is copper, like her trumpet. When you wear the crystal stone citrine or the precious metal copper, you readily connect with her energy. So wear something with copper in it, carry a penny with you, or the crystal stone citrine will help you to tap into that strength, that courage. That would be the solar plexus area. And give you that courage. Even Tiger's Eye will even help you to give you the strength and the courage to let go and move on, to conclude something, or something's not going to come about. Okay? Thank you for watching.